Love can heal a broken dog. It cannot heal a broken man. Dogs, Boys, and Other Things I've Cried About by Isabel Klee. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Most people think heartbreak teaches you about the person who hurt you. It does not. It teaches you about yourself, and the clearest mirror for that lesson turns out to have 4 legs and a wagging tail. That is the surprising engine behind Dogs, Boys, and Other Things I've Cried About, the memoir by Isabel Klee, the woman behind the viral @SimonSits account. Rescuing dogs is not the feel-good story you think it is. Everyone assumes taking in a rescue dog is pure sunshine, a scared pup blossoming into a happy pet within days. A first rescue puppy shatters that fantasy fast. He refuses his crate, sucks on a jacket sleeve to self-soothe, barks himself hoarse the moment he is left alone. There is no instant bond, only exhaustion and a flicker of resentment toward a creature that seemed easy to handle in theory. If you have ever taken on a pet, a project, or a person expecting instant transformation and gotten only frustration instead, this feeling is familiar. Real rescue looks a lot more like failure before it looks like anything else. That early mess runs parallel to a first real relationship, started for the same reason: a fear of being alone. The pattern nobody warns you about. 2 timelines run side by side in this story. One tracks relationships with men in New York, the other tracks a string of rescue dogs, and they are paired so each dog arrives near the emotional low point of a failing romance. An anxious dog shows up right when a relationship gets shaky. A dog needing firm boundaries appears just as those same boundaries are finally being set with a partner who does not deserve the patience being spent on him. This is not coincidence dressed up as structure. It is the real argument underneath the story. How you handle a scared, untrusting dog reveals exactly how you handle a scared, untrusting version of yourself in love. If your relationships keep collapsing in the same shape, the common denominator is not bad luck. Trust is never given all at once. It gets built one small, unglamorous rep at a time. That formula works beautifully on a dog. It does not always work on the person across the dinner table. What dogs can fix that people cannot. A dog's fear responds to consistency. Show up every day, keep every promise, and its nervous system recalibrates on schedule. A grown man's damage does not work that way, because an adult can understand exactly what love requires and still choose not to give it. That gap between capacity and choice defines the real heartbreak of an entire decade. Love can heal a broken dog. It cannot heal a broken man. If this hit close to home, someone in your life is probably loving something or someone that will not love them back the same way. Send them this summary. Final summary. This summary of Dogs, Boys, and Other Things I've Cried About threads together the myth of instant rescue, the mirrored timelines of dogs and relationships, and the hard truth about who can actually be healed by love into one through line. Isabel Klee spent her 20s learning to give herself the consistency she kept offering everyone else. The full summary covers Tiki, the emotionally shut-down rescue whose recovery made "Be Brave Like Tiki" a rallying cry online. The grief chapters on losing a childhood dog and how Klee finally stopped choosing partners out of fear. It is essential listening for anyone who has ever loved something difficult, whether on 4 legs or 2. We're putting together the full summary of Dogs, Boys, and Other Things I've Cried About right now, with an infographic and animated video. Follow the book in the StoryShots app to get it the moment it's ready.